We got HopeAngelz today. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good. This is, you feel me, HopeAngelz and In the Mix.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's start off. Where are you from, bro?
I'm from here. I'm from Chicago. I'm from the West Side.
And how old are you?
I'm 19 now.
Okay, and tell us a little bit, like, where you grew up exactly in Chicago and how was it, like, some experience. How was it like growing up?
I grew up in, like, Jefferson Park, Oak Park. I was, like, in the house a lot, so I wasn't outside with everybody else, like, doing outside things, but I was definitely, like, tapped in with a lot of the people who were doing, like, events or, like, I grew up dancing and stuff. Like, that's kind of what drew me into the music part. So growing up, I guess it was cool. I mean, how anyone else would describe Chicago, but I grew up in the city, so it's a little bit different. I know a lot of people who are in the music industry now are in, like, the new Chicago group, that huge group of people. They're kind of not from here. They're more like, there's a lot of dudes I know from Atlanta. There's a lot of dudes that, like, are from, like, the suburbs and stuff, and I'm really from this, so I feel like got to put on for the city, for sure. Definitely rep the city.
So I heard you guys talking a little bit before we started. You went to Taft High School?
Yeah, I went to Taft.
Okay.
I went to a lot of different high schools, but I graduated from Taft.
Okay. And
yeah.
What year did you get there at?
Like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
almost 2
what year
years
did you
ago.
graduate at?
04.
Okay. And when did you start making music?
I started making music, like, started taking that shit mad serious. Like a year and a half ago, probably like right after I graduated, I tried to take it a lot more serious. But in school, I started making music in sophomore year, but I was, like, paying for, like, promo and shit. I wasn't getting nothing out of that, like, personally. I got embarrassed, definitely started over. Took a year off, learned a bunch of stuff about how to, like, record myself and shit like that. So, but, like, all in all, because my dad, he's a producer and he's in a band called Mukapatsa. So I was always kind of around, always going to shows and stuff, but I thought that shit was corny. Like, when people in school started making SoundCloud music and shit like that, I would always think that shit's mad, like, just this lame as fuck, because it just seemed like everyone wanted to be like whoever they were listening to and shit like that. So so 2026, I'd say, is probably my 10-year anniversary of making music in total.
What, like, I know you said your dad does music already, so you probably looked up to him and got interest
in a
from
way.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say, like, was that real reason that you wanted to start making music? Or gave you that push?
Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I started making diss tracks, like, on people, like, my teachers and shit, and I would just like, I would just show it to people in school, like, walking around, showing people, oh, you don't fuck with this person. Oh, I know this and this. Listen to this, like. But at one point, one of my teachers, they caught on to that shit, and I dissed her, and I said some really fucked up shit. I can cuss.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. She said some fucked up shit. I said some fucked up shit. She was on some bullshit, trying to say I was special, all types of shit. So I called her short. It just went back and forth. So I made a diss track. She played it in the classroom and said that if I wanted to finish the year strongly, I had to make a song about the class. So I did, and she played it, and people kept coming up to me and asking me for the song. So that's kind of like where I was like, oh shit, like, maybe I'm kind of good at this shit.
You still got that song up today?
Fuck no.
Fuck
no. Fuck. Well, it might be on the internet. I don't know. My first song is definitely still on the internet, but I went under a different name at that time. I was probably in, like, 7th or 8th grade.
Do you remember recording your first song? Like that
yeah.
moment?
I recorded it with my dad and one of my friends at the time, but I didn't, like, I was just trying to be funny. Like, I made the beat and everything. I was just like, there was a website that I did it off of called Soundtrap. And that's how I started, because I started by making beats for people at school, and then I released that song on SoundCloud, and people were like, oh, this shit mad funny. Some people thought it was lame, like I did, but I was just doing it to be funny. I was just making fun of people.
Yeah, so you said you make beats too. Do you still make beats right now?
Occasionally. I don't feel like I'm that good at it, to be honest. Like, I would love to sit down and, like, really learn, like, FL and stuff like that, but when I look at shit like that, like, a certain DAWs just dead ass look like like an airplane cockpit. Like I can't. There's too much shit, bro.
Too much control.
Just click record. I can't.